What if I told you that in Japan, turning 80 doesn't mean slowing down? What if I told you that many Japanese elders well into their 80s and 90s are still walking strong, climbing stairs, shopping at the market, and even cycling through their neighborhoods, all without the help of walkers or canes? For many of us, walkers are almost a symbol of aging. We expect to see them. We expect stiff joints, weak muscles, and limited movement. But in Japan, things look very different. Their seniors walk tall, bend easily, and keep moving with grace. So what's the secret? Is it just genetics? Or is there something else going on? In today's video, we're going to uncover the fascinating reasons why Japanese elders rarely need walkers. From their daily habits to their food, their culture, and even the way their homes are built, we'll explore step by step how lifestyle choices have given Japanese seniors some of the healthiest, most mobile golden years in the world. Stick with me to the end, because you'll discover lessons you can apply to your own life, no matter where you live, to keep your body moving strong for decades to come. Chapter 1. Movement built into daily life. The first reason Japanese elders stay mobile is surprisingly simple. They never stop moving. In much of the modern world, daily life is built around comfort and convenience. Cars shorten even the shortest journeys. Elevators and escalators replace stairs. Soft couches and tall chairs keep us sitting for long hours. Over decades, this lack of natural movement slowly trains the body to stiffen, weaken, and rely more on external support. By the time retirement arrives, many people have already lost the strength to carry themselves with ease. But in Japan, life tells a different story. Movement is not an extra activity, it is the default. Commuters walk to the train station, climb stairs between platforms, and stand during short rides on buses. Shoppers stroll through narrow neighborhood streets to buy groceries from local vendors. Visiting temples and shrines often involves climbing long stone stairways, something Japanese seniors continue to do well into their 80s. Even bicycles are a common sight, used not just by the young, but by older adults who see cycling as both transportation and exercise. The home itself encourages motion. Many households still sleep on futons, spread across tatami mats. Each morning begins with bending, stretching, and rising from the floor movements that strengthen core muscles and joints. Meals, too, are traditionally taken at low tables, requiring elders to kneel, sit cross-legged, and stand back up, training flexibility and balance in ways that chairs never demand. These movements may seem ordinary, but over a lifetime they act as daily training. Instead of sudden bursts of exercise at the gym, Japanese elders accumulate thousands of small, low-impact movements every single day. This steady rhythm preserves muscle tone, joint flexibility, and coordination. The result is powerful. When the body has been trained for motion all along, it doesn't forget how to move. And that is why, even in their later years, Japanese elders walk confidently without the need for walkers. Chapter 2. A diet that protects the body. The second secret is food. The Japanese diet is not only about what they eat, it's about how they eat. Meals are simple, light, and carefully balanced. Instead of oversized portions, the table is often filled with small dishes, a bowl of steamed rice, a piece of grilled fish, a side of seasonal vegetables, a cup of miso soup, and perhaps a small serving of pickled foods. Eating until you're about 80% full, known as hara-hachi-bu, isn't just a suggestion, it's a cultural principle. It teaches moderation, prevents overeating, and ensures the body is fueled but never overloaded. This way of eating matters deeply for mobility. Extra weight places enormous stress on the knees, hips, and lower back. Each additional pound is multiplied in pressure with every step. By maintaining a leaner build, Japanese elders protect their joints, making it far less likely they'll need walkers later in life. But it's not only about weight, it's also about nutrients. Fish, a cornerstone of the Japanese diet, is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and keep joints lubricated and pain-free. Green tea, consumed daily, is packed with antioxidants that slow cellular aging and boost circulation. Soy products like tofu, miso, and natto provide plant-based proteins and compounds that strengthen bones and support heart health. Fermented foods, so common in Japanese cuisine, nourish the gut microbiome, which modern science shows is linked not just to digestion, but also to immunity, bone density, and even mood. Now compare this to diets heavy in fried foods, sugary drinks, and processed snacks. The result is often weight gain, chronic inflammation, diabetes, and arthritis conditions that weaken the body and rob seniors of their independence. The Japanese approach to food is practical, but also preventive. They don't eat simply to satisfy hunger. They eat to nourish every part of the body: bones, muscles, joints, and even the mind. Over the years, these small daily choices add up to a powerful shield against the stiffness, weakness, and pain that so often push elders toward walkers. In short, food in Japan is not just fuel. It is medicine, habit, and culture, all woven into one. And it's one of the quiet reasons their elders walk tall, long into old age. Chapter 3. The Power of Community. Here's another factor: community. In many parts of the world, aging can bring loneliness. Families move away, neighbors are strangers, and elders often spend long hours indoors, disconnected from the life around them. This isolation doesn't just affect the heart, it affects the body. When there's no reason to get up and go outside, muscles weaken, joints stiffen, and dependence on walkers becomes almost inevitable. Japan, however, paints a different picture. Aging there is not about retreat, it's about remaining woven into the fabric of daily life. Elders stay deeply connected to their families, neighborhoods, and local groups. They shop at bustling markets where conversations with vendors are part of the ritual. They stroll to shrines and parks where familiar faces greet them with warmth. They join in seasonal activities, whether it's tending a community garden, celebrating a harvest festival, or helping organize local ceremonies. This constant interaction gives them reasons to move. When neighbors gather for a morning walk or exercise class, seniors join in. When grandchildren expect them at a weekend festival, they show up. Movement becomes not a chore, but a joyful necessity. One famous example is Ragio Taiso radio calisthenics. Broadcast since the 1920 seconds, it's a short, simple exercise routine aired every morning across Japan. From city parks to rural villages, groups of seniors gather to stretch, bend, and breathe together. The exercises are gentle, yet they keep joints flexible and muscles active. Just as importantly, they provide laughter, companionship, and structure to the day. Festivals bring another layer of motion. Whether it's springtime cherry blossom viewing, summer fireworks, or autumn harvest parades, older adults don't just watch, they participate. They walk through lantern-lit streets, carry light festival floats, or dance with neighbors in traditional circles. These traditions keep their spirits high while keeping their legs strong. Community doesn't just build friendships, it builds resilience. Social bonds lower stress, protect against depression, and encourage daily activity. And in Japan, where elders are never left behind, movement is not optional, it's woven into the rhythm of life itself. That's why so many Japanese elders walk confidently into old age, surrounded by people, purpose, and strength without needing walkers to carry them forward. Chapter 4. A respectful view of aging. In many countries, aging is something to hide. Wrinkles are smoothed away with creams, gray hair is dyed, and conversations about growing old are often whispered, not celebrated. Too often, seniors feel like a burden pushed aside after retirement, placed in nursing homes where their days become quiet, repetitive, and still. This withdrawal from active life accelerates both physical and mental decline, leaving many dependent on walkers far earlier than necessary. In Japan, the picture is different. Aging is not feared, it is honored. Elders are seen as living libraries of wisdom, carrying lessons and experiences that younger generations value. They are not hidden away. They are celebrated, consulted, and respected. This cultural attitude changes everything. When older adults feel valued, they are motivated to remain active and independent. Instead of surrendering to weakness, many Japanese elders push forward with pride. They continue to cook meals for their families, tend to small home gardens, shop at local markets, and care for grandchildren. These everyday responsibilities demand movement, and in fulfilling them, seniors maintain strength and agility. It's also common for elders to stay engaged in work or volunteering. Some continue part-time jobs at shops or offices, while others help run community festivals, maintain shrines, or share traditional skills with the young. These roles not only keep their bodies moving, but also give them a sense of belonging and purpose. Purpose, what the Japanese call ikigai, or reason for being, is powerful. Research shows that people who feel they have meaning in life are healthier, more resilient, and live longer. For Japanese elders, ikigai might be as grand as teaching calligraphy or as simple as walking daily to greet neighbors. But whatever the form, it fuels the will to rise each morning and keep moving. When cultural respect meets personal purpose, aging transforms. Elders don't just survive, they thrive. They stand tall, walk confidently, and continue contributing to society. And that is why so many Japanese seniors spend their later years not leaning on walkers, but carrying themselves with dignity, strength, and pride. Chapter 5. Lessons the world can learn. So, what can we learn from the Japanese example? The first lesson is that movement doesn't have to come from the gym. You don't need heavy dumbbells, expensive memberships, or extreme workout programs to stay healthy. What truly matters is small, consistent movement built into everyday life. Walking to the store instead of driving, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, stretching while you brew your morning coffee, or kneeling to garden, all of these mirror the habits that keep Japanese elders mobile well into their 80s and 90s. It's the accumulation of these tiny motions that trains the body to remain flexible and strong. The second lesson is food. Every bite you eat is either helping your body or quietly harming it. The Japanese way shows us that lighter, nourishing meals are not only satisfying but protective. Fresh vegetables, lean fish, green tea, and fermented foods keep inflammation low and energy high. This doesn't require a complete diet overhaul overnight. It can start with small swaps, replacing a sugary drink with tea or adding a serving of vegetables to dinner. Over time, these choices protect joints, maintain a healthy weight, and preserve independence. The third lesson is connection. Loneliness weakens both body and spirit. Without people to see, places to go, or events to attend, it becomes easier to stay seated, to stop moving. Japan teaches us that community is medicine. Surround yourself with others, whether through family dinners, local clubs, church gatherings, or neighborhood walks. The simple act of having someone expecting you at the park, at a meeting, or even at the dinner table is enough to keep you moving. And the fourth lesson is mindset. Aging is not decline, it is a stage of wisdom, purpose, and contribution. In Japan, elders are respected, and they carry themselves with that respect. When you believe your years have value, you naturally fight to stay strong and independent. Japanese elders rarely need walkers not because of luck or genetics, but because of simple, powerful choices made day after day. The best part? These lessons are universal. You don't need to live in Japan to benefit. Move a little more, eat a little better, connect a little deeper, and greet your years with pride. Conclusion. So, why do Japanese elders rarely need walkers? It isn't a mystery. It isn't luck. And it certainly isn't something only available to those born in Japan. The truth is simpler and more powerful. Japanese elders remain mobile because their lives are filled with movement, because their diets protect their joints and bones, because their communities give them reasons to stay active, and because their culture views aging not as decline, but as a season of wisdom, dignity, and strength. They've shown us that mobility isn't random, it's the natural reward of consistent choices. Choices anyone, anywhere, can make. So let me ask you, what small change can you start with today? Could you choose to walk an extra block instead of driving? Could you take the stairs instead of the elevator? Just once a day? Could you swap one heavy, greasy meal for something lighter, fresher, and nourishing? Or maybe, could you call a friend, join a group, or take part in an activity that pulls you into community and out of isolation? Remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. The little things you do every single day matter more than the big changes you do once in a while. Over time, those small habits can decide whether you're struggling with a walker at 70 or still strolling freely at 90, enjoying life with energy and pride. If this video inspired you, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. Share it with a friend or a loved one who wants to age gracefully. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful insights into the habits, traditions, and cultures that keep people thriving around the world. And before you go, I want to hear from you. Tell me in the comments, which Japanese habit do you think would be easiest to try in your own life? Would it be walking more, eating lighter, or maybe building stronger community ties? I'll be reading every single response, and who knows, your answer might just inspire someone else to start their journey. Until next time, keep moving, stay strong, and remember, age is not the end. In Japan, it's just the beginning of another chapter.